Hey there, what's going on, Cancer? How are you? My name is Antoine, and I want to welcome you back to the House of Luminance. We're here to go over your love messages for the middle 10 days of January of 2023. So these messages are going to roughly cover the 11th through the 20th of January, okay? For all placements of Cancer, including the Cancer lover, if you're in the house, all right? You guys, while I'm shuffling, I just want to thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate you. I truly value you. Sorry, you guys, that I couldn't be here for the first official part of January. I just kind of went through a little bit of a transition in the new year. I relocated. So if you're familiar with the channel, you know the backdrop might be a little bit different. But whatever, I'm here, y'all. And let's go ahead and get right on into it. Just thank you again for your time. All right, Cancer. So let's see what's going on. Chemistry. All right. Okay, Cancer. So then under the deck, okay, so we got lost to love. All right, so we got chemistry. And then we have lost to love here under the deck. Now this is quite an interesting mix of energy. You know, Cancer, I get this feeling where Cancer, I get this feeling where you're feeling lonely. Lately you have been feeling lonely, and it could be because, all right, you recently underwent a situation where you missed out on an actual love situation. You were possibly making a connection with someone before, and then now you kind of have to watch them connect with someone else, right? It came and went, but then you see how something that they were involved in progresses somewhere else. And you thought that you guys had, you thought that you guys had a lot of chemistry, and you did, okay? But there was a missed opportunity there with that situation. And then now here in this present time, I feel as though you're beginning to make another connection here, okay? And I also feel like it's with someone who can relate to that feeling, who they had to kind of pull back because they watched someone else get involved elsewhere. Someone that they were trying to have a budding relationship with. It didn't work out for them. So it feels like you and this person kind of come into this with that mutual energy, right? Where you guys both can, empathize with one another in that regard. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify this here, Cancer. All right. Let's get one more shuffle. Okay. All right. So we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. Three of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. And then the Death card. All right. I'm understanding here a little bit of what may have occurred. And then the Magician. So listen, this person, right? The person who it didn't work out with, you did manifest this person, right? And the thing is that of course we're all trying to manifest our soulmate. We're all trying to manifest our twin flame, right? At least that's what we're being told that we're doing all the time. But this is the energy of that, okay? And so, of course, you attracted people, and then it's just not going to work out with everyone. But I do feel like the reason why it didn't work out with that other person, I do see you putting the effort into it. Maybe you even trying to maybe teach them something new or teach them a new way. Maybe trying to get a mutual understanding or mutual learning. But I think that it may have just been too much for them to bear. Okay. It became too much for them to bear. And I believe that there was some sort of communication that led you to, that made them walk away. Or there was some communication that led to the missing out of that situation. You understand? And then followed by the death card. So now we have to transition. Now we have to move forward. We have to let that part die out. Okay? Mm. So then we may possibly have, and for some of you, the message stops there. But then for others of you, if there's a new person involved, it looks really, really hopeful at this juncture. But let's go ahead and continue. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Okay. The Two of Swords. The Page of Swords. Oh, wow. And then the Hierophant. Wow, this is really all about like the other person in the past. And then the card under the deck is the Hermit. Okay. So what it really feels like is it feels like, even though, like I said, the chemistry was on point between y'all, it looks like with this Knight of Swords, this Two of Swords, and this Page of Swords, that before they even communicated with you, right, that it wasn't going to work out, it feels like they received a lot of information. Maybe they received a lot of gossip, or maybe they did some of their own research, but what have you, it looks like there was information coming in, things that they heard from others, and then also things that they heard and saw, for themselves. You understand? And also understand as well, this could be on the flip side of that. This could have been you. Okay. But I feel like with this Hierophant energy here, and then the Hermit card, yeah, it feels like maybe lately you have been in solitude, but you've been, studying. You've been trying to do the inner work necessary for you to progress into your, like you've been going to school. Many of you have been going to school, or maybe you've been taking more like spiritual studies, I feel. Okay. Sorry, I think they started cutting grass outside. But anyways, yeah, this reading really feels more so about somebody from the past. Like I do feel like maybe you are connecting to someone new as well, but more so the energy is like the reason, if you needed closure as to why something didn't work out in the past, it feels as though it's because that person received information from the outside. Maybe they heard some things that they didn't like, or maybe they saw some things they didn't like. And that doesn't necessarily mean that, you are, not a good person, Cancer. That's not what I'm saying at all. That doesn't mean that. This person just was not good at communicating that they were no longer interested. Yeah. This person was not good at communicating. The communication that they sent may have been, it could have been read in with whatever filter that you have, when you were reading that message. Okay, it doesn't feel like it was communicated properly. I definitely feel like there may have been some suggestion of like counseling. Okay. But that was a disagreeable decision as well. So just let me know what's going on in the comment box below, Cancer. So sorry for this heavy energy, but I definitely understand, like, you feel like you have a good chemistry with somebody, you feel like something is going good, and then all of a sudden, it turns around. And just understand that in this case, it definitely wasn't something that you did or that you said that was wrong, right? I just feel like, this person began to be uninterested and they just did not communicate properly that. Um, so just let me know what's going on in the comment box, you guys. Hopefully the next reading for you guys will be a little bit more happier. But I truly empathize with you. I have a lot of compassion for you, Cancer. I hope that you have a good rest of your week. Take care.